here we are, brand new season, Vasas, and hopefully the start of a very different story, a new leaf for this club, because we have removed, if we can look at club vision, we have removed the sign Hungarian players necessary thing that they really wanted me to do. And the way that I did this, because last season, I remember only taking off sign Hungarian players, and the board were just not having it. The way that I did it this time is that I took everything off. So sign Hungarian players was took off. Play defensively solid football was took off. Play counter-attacking football was took off. I think these two as well were optional. So spend the original transfer budget taken off. Build new stadium taken off. All of them were gone. And I kept on pressing for that. For nothing of the club vision. Until it got to that orange text box. And then I only took the Hungarians off. And that was it. They agreed. They were happy with everything else staying. And it felt like we'd finally reached an agreement. We finally crossed bridged the gap. And that, my friends, is where we really start our story. Now, we got a stadium coming, and I wish we weren't doing the stadium, but you know what? I'd take anything. I would take anything to just get that club culture away. The rest of the club culture will sort out, because I want to play, not counter-attacking. I want to play possession. I want to play, ferocious football, attacking, just very exciting football, using the club's youth system as well, so we're still developing that kind of bond between fans and players, but definitely in our own time. We've got so much work still left to do. 3,945 shirts sold. That's the first thing. We removed the Hungarian bias. That's brilliant. New stadium is in initial process. I think they're looking for a plot of land, first and foremost. Jader. Let's go to Jader, because he's not one of our players anymore. But he has won the Under-20s World Cup Golden Shoe and Golden Ball. That is a madness right there. Congratulations to him. Do we have... Presume that we have some kind of clause in place. Let me just check. Oh, I see Jader. 40% of his next sale. Currently at 5.49 million, but I'm absolutely not selling that. Hungary are up to 16th place in the coefficients. I think that means that we do get an extra spot in one of the European competitions. Maybe the top place team might go into third qualifying. I don't know. Broken Hungarian transfer record on someone that we'll get to. Yeah, he's a balling player. You'll understand why. But I went in. I really went in. We've been saving up the money, of course, because quite honestly, we've been limited to the amount of foreigners that we've been able to sign up. But this is the biggest disparity that I've ever seen. We have sold 9.25 million and we've signed up 43.5 million pounds. That number again, 43.5 million pounds to 9.25. Jesus, right. Sort by frees and loans. Obviously, you probably know now, as soon as that was agreed, that taken off the Hungarian bias, we tried to get as much of that Hungarian deadwood out as possible. We went a bit mad. Firstly, the loans, don't need to go through them. They're there to try and get the players to either high valuations, higher development, the good stuff. It's for the freeze. So Hungarian Barnafarkas was a free, and then we got Gabos. He's gone. Adam Nagy, he's gone. Victor Kovari, don't even know you, mate. Laszlo Witteredi, nah, can't. I just don't know you. I'm sorry. And your final free player, Armin Horvath. Who are you? All right. And in terms of priced players, we got Sandor Varga, who was not actually too bad. Let's have a look at the reports. 4 stars potential. He went for 88k. Gabor Sipos. He goes again. We've sold him, bought him, sold him, bought him. There's too many times that we've seen him at the club, but he's finally left. Yeah, he's just not at it. We got so many better players now. We're churning out the young talent. We got 100k for him. Not bad money, especially when trying to use him as little as possible. We might have played him a little bit in the Hungarian Cup, which, yes, we do have issues with. But it was non-EU players, and we have signed up a couple of EU players, I think. So we should be all right. And I believe Serbia and Montenegro both joined the EU, which helps because we do have Serbians in the squad. Definitely. Josef Horz, Hungarian player, I believe. 20-year-old. 125k, that is. Mark Kiss goes out. Kish, that is 250k. Arpad Sabo goes for the exact same amount of money, 250k. Attila Konya, we need to get that face pack redone. We'll get that sorted for the next episode. Sorry, I had to have like a couple of days off this save because it did my head in. And I'm so glad by the end of it, we were able to figure it out and keep the save going. But the stress levels were high because, of course, you've spent so much time and effort building a club just for it to be left in a state of disrepair by silly board members. That is actually someone that we thought could turn into something. Bertalan Domokos, he goes out to Zalegerci. Frank Sabo is sold. So Domokos was 250. Sabo apparently was £500,000. Did we actually make a profit on that? No, we didn't. And it's that as well. Like, there was so much wasted money there. So much wasted money that we could have signed up like 2 more Wonder Kids. Bit of wasted money on Mateus Silveira. I really thought that he was going to be sick. Didn't turn out to be like that. But Savic has gone. He capped out nearly. I think he'll get a little bit better, but he is capping out now. Only at 22. But Budasevic moves to Napoli. Saba Mesta has gone to MTK Budapest. $500,000 all around. Like, there's a lot of $500,000. You can see that. It's over my webcam. Wicked. Samuel Mayor. He's $500,000 as well, going to UPEST, who trying to make some kind of title challenge. Zombar Bakos went to Chicago Fire. He didn't go to another Hungarian club. He left the country, and he's trying to make it in the MLS. Alexander Milic, he was signed up to AC Milan for 1.6 million. I think he just dropped to 4.5 stars, maybe even less. Probably some clauses in there. I can't imagine me just selling him straight up for 1.6, even though we do have an abundance of winger talent. And Renzo Bravo, pretty sure there's 40% on that one. It was teetering on the edge, if not at 4.5 stars. Right, to the left-hand side, the most interesting. I mean, Peñarol have been super helpful for me in this save, and we'll get to them soon. To the free, it's a Scottish right-back who's looking sick. Omar, I mean, this looks like an Icelandic name. Hell yeah, it is. But he was born in Falkirk, so this is Omar Asgeirsson. And then we got Vladimir Nikolic, who, yeah, again, similar one to the Uruguayan winger that we sold to Porto. You look at him straight off from Red Star Belgrade, you're like, oh, we need to sign him whatever the cost, because this guy, no doubt, is going to be a 5-star player. But he's just not there. I mean, like, even so, he's going to drop into that team and be just absolutely insane for us. Niko Djordjevic. We're actually signing Germans up now. I think this guy's from Bayer Leverkusen at 1.2 million, really cheap. I think we're doing a lot of position training on him. He is going, wow, we're going to try and make him a forward. That is interesting. Okay, Jakub Kralovic. He is a Slovakian left winger. Got the left-hand side, very good. This is looking like a gem of a player here, 17 years old. I think Slovakia is in the EU, and we'll be training him up as an attacking left mid. Emre Eke. Now, I thought we were going to actually lose Breitner in the summer. That is not the case. So I was packing in so many strikers. So we're going to be very, very heavy on strikers this year. Emre Eke looks like an incredible talent from Turkey. I can't remember the last time that I got like an amazing player from Turkey. I'm all for it. Brilliant signing this. Borislav Petric is one hell of a player for a 20-year-old. He is an attacking midfielder. We've got to work on him, that's for sure. But for £2 million coming out of Partizan Belgrade, I have no idea why they didn't ask for more. Really. We'll take him every single day of the week. Ernesto Gonzalez. Boy, he's quick. Oh, man. He really doesn't have anything else. Aerial's good. His aerial's sick. Got some technicals. But the physicals on this man. He is a machine. He shouldn't be a striker. We're going to turn him into a winger just because of the pace. The sheer pace of the lad. He will absolutely relish in that position. I think Christopherson's left, hasn't he? Left last winter, I believe. Perfect replacement right here. Maybe not as good going forward, but it's fine. Look, it's fine. That speed is devastating. Let me tell you. Luis Enrique. Man, we're getting some really good players here. Damn, for dirt cheap. Can't see the potential, max potential there, but I'm going to say it's 5 stars. This guy as well looks like he's on loan. Jedrzej Bialish. Altogether, that's just over 6 million quid. Quid's in, honestly. I mean, if they don't go for any more than 6 million quid, I have no idea. I cannot. I'm terrible at the game. As simple as that. If they don't go for any more than 6 million quid together, I'm terrible at the game. Moro Sand is insane already. I don't know if we're going to move him up to a centre back. We're going to keep him as a full back. Whatever it is, his driven personality, his maximum potential, he's going up. His defending is just extremely good already. He's going to be sick. We are now pulling away, very much pulling away from the other teams in this division, which you'd expect. Brian Lima was another one from Peñarol that looking at the wheel, I threw at without really understanding the scouting. Paid a lot for him and suffered as a consequence, but didn't deter me because we needed a left back near the end of our little recruitment drive, and we went for the same team, Peñarol, Uruguayan, the amazing academy, and this left back is looking absolutely perfect for what we need. And finally, the transfer record was broken. I mean, these all came on the same day. Imagine being a Vasas. Imagine being a Vasas fan on this particular day. Lima I mean, yeah, okay, he's gone down a little bit, but Jesus Christ. His technicals are nearly in the dark green. The man is mad. I don't know how we're going to sort out all the strikers that we've got, but you know what? It's a great thing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So Breitner's still here, earning 19k per week. I don't think it's going to be for long, but it's nice to have him around. It just gives me a little bit more time to develop the strikers that will be coming into his boots. Right. And with all that said, this is the most wonderful time for this club because the shackles really have been unleashed. We have gone away from the clutches of nationalism and patriotism and regression, really, because if that had stayed around, it would have been regressive or save ending, series ending. Let's go. I just want a big win. Fucking enjoy it. Not that many players. Why have we got so many unregistered? The Bank League. Okay, there's a bit of a bug with the Bank League registration, I think. So let me try. So if I press auto select. Oh. No, we might be able to do it. Hang on. Just throw a couple more in there and see if it works. No, we're fine. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so there was a little problem when you auto-selected. It would come up with everything would be good, and you would definitely be in the transfer window. So you should be able to register, but you weren't able to register. I can't remember what it said. It was 3 words. It was like awaiting, maybe not awaiting confirmation. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it was very, very strange. Okay, a lot more people registered now. Excellent. Loads of people injured. Doesn't matter. Doesn't bother me that we've got one less player on the bench. Ready to go? Hell yeah, we are. Kulikov looking great. Oh my day. There's some good players here, man. Some good players. And even though like brand new faces in here, still that air of quality. Dionysi's playing left wing. Interesting stuff. Of course, we got a problem right wing. Left wing, sorry. Dionysi's playing right wing. We got a problem left wing. Got it. We don't have that Mexican striker available, presumably under 18s maybe. But I'll leave it like this because it's valuable playing time for Patrick Cook that he will relish, and that will make him grow. That will make him grow. Although I don't see him being a potential left winger at any stage in his proper career when he really does cement himself into a first team. He's a centre mid, 100%. Okay, to get on the right foot. I've been talking for too long, 18 minutes, but there was a hell of a lot to go through. I'm running on about 3 hours sleep as well, which is tough one. It's a tough one. Okay, so we are on the attack, and it's Yossi Nando getting intercepted, denied. Velic goes down. There's no soft penalty there. Oh, Yossi Nando! Yossi Nando. Brilliant play by Adrian Acosta to set up the goal, apparently. Acosta's playing on the right, and I see him more playing there now that we got... I don't know. 2 Argentinian centre-back come right-backs that are really good anywhere. Acosta's slightly smaller, though, so he probably stays on the right. More versatility, more strength in depth, although this particular game, we're not going to see the strength in depth hopefully we won't need it. Although, I mean, the fixture in particular, it's not the easiest, is it? MTK Budapest away. Although we do have our banana skins, MTK don't seem to be one of them banana skins at all. And now I've said that, you know that something's going to go wrong. Go on. Oh, Breitner should be taking that one. I think Breitner's got a release clause in his contract. We shall check that after this little highlight. I'm hoping. No, I think we removed the release clause. Let me just have a look. He's really tired contract. Yeah, so when we negotiated, I believe last time we were around, they were adamant that we needed a release clause. I came back about a month and a half later. Couldn't have been two because that would have been really close to the end of the season. But finally they were like, okay, fine. By that time I was like stacking up on like strikers anyway. So if Breitner had gone, it wouldn't have hurt that much. But now Breitner's here, we got a bit of an overload, but it's fine. I'm wanting to get about 10 million for him. It's going to be tough. I think this is just a hunch, of course. It looks like he's got maximum potential. I think he's not going to grow that much more. I'm going to keep an eye on it. And the ball's very much in my park, isn't it? Because if he just keeps on steadily improving, I don't want him to go anywhere because he could be a valuable asset in the future. But if he slows down, which kind of looks like he might be doing, then we'll talk money. Because at that point, he would then just be stopping another striker with a potentially higher ceiling playing. Lima's slightly injured, but he will get this. What else we got? So Lima's not ready as a complete forward yet, but that is all good. Lorenzo Bruno can play. No, he cannot. Nope. I don't know why they were telling me that. Let's have Petric. Petric can play out of position. I believe that for sure, and it'll just leave Cook a little bit more suited to his role. I think that's actually that leaves us with another sub that we can make, and we'll just we'll have the free agent on, shall we? For Acosta, who's had a good game, looking for that second goal through the middle. It's lovely football, but we do need a second. Can't just go 1-0 against MTK Budapest. Stats are brilliant. Stats are all for Vasas. Mind you, I mean, we say that MTK Budapest are overall a good team in comparison to many of the others, but there has been some volatile movement last 3 seasons, especially when I start to get that significant domination. It kind of like compiles the other teams. That's it. Borislav Petric may be out of position, but that has called game right there. Good win. Not the party mood that I really wanted. Trying to go for like some crazy amount of goals, but we were totally in control. We were totally dominant, and we were very exciting. Nonetheless, even though it was 2-0. Well done, guys. On to the next. Let's have a look what's happening in Europe, because I know we've got some European football. This is path to the Champions League. Now, honestly, with the additions that we made, we should be going there. We were very unlucky against whoever it was last season. And Dynamo Kiev, and they're like one of the better sides that you will get in the qualifiers. So I would like for our next game, of course it might not happen, I would like our next game to be somewhere in the group stage of the Champions League. Fingers crossed we can get there. It'd be some significant money for us later down the line. Right then, and that is that. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, we really did chuck the absolute load at the transfers, but they will come up good, especially some. Some will absolutely guaranteed to be world class players. Very suitable to play in the Premier League. Is that the yeah? Did he not come in this summer? You know what? I didn't check. Let me just give it a little up and down look. Sort out by dates. Ah, we did miss someone. Andres Trejo has been sold to Club America for 4.3 million. Actually, a really good price. A real good price. That covered a lot of the losses from some of the Hungarian players. So no questions asked. Bielefeld when I was on it. Bielefeld came in from Leipzig. Gutierrez and I think we've covered them. We must have covered them. I was here at the end of last season, winning the league. So that is that. Everything sorted. We're on to a fresh page. The next chapter of Vasas with not that many limitations, I don't think. And that's wonderful. That is wonderful. All right. See you next time.